Don't use the money you borrow you to grab the money. So what was I people don't use the money for the purpose it was meant for. Problem is the accountability is a big problem. So we are saying that to manage and use high interest debt. So the study here is pay interest debt to your see. Don't make use of interest debt. Okay, we can ask him that, okay, they will know high enough, they will know high. In fact, remember go and answer all these questions. So if you are rich though, unfortunately a lot of us have been exposed to maybe one side of the field. The starting field is very rich, very deep. The tradition, opinion pop, recommended, okay, solid, valid. It's for us to now read there, study there, and apply them where necessary. According to our circumstances. So, to minimize the impact of implication of debt repayment, okay? So, about we don't get past at the hand. They are actually the debt back to go. So, our day, our place, you know something. So, another Prophet Salam, Unaman Shadura, who are the now of the sea. The baby of Ashalaisi, come and fight, don't give us that. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ta ló jẹ́ gbèsè supposed to know how heavy and important and serious the issue of debt is. Like I mentioned earlier, there is no problem in having debt but we don't appreciate it. They don't get kind of people as somebody. A lot of if you call Albaraka, some of these microfinance banks come and tell their stories. Come and start. People borrow money with the intention of not paying back. There's a popular artist like that now. Power salary. Ẹjọ́ yàwó wà ní àmì àgbọ̀gbọ̀ náà ní ọ̀pọ̀ èèmọ̀ ti dá owó yẹn padà. Àná ti ní olè ọlọ́pàá ṣe wá lónìí. So one of the skills, adaptability skills is that whatever you can borrow up to now, I want to encourage you to just stop until you pay the one you have. Pay it off. Ebi tí a bá ti pèsè ńlá ni, ó máa fẹ́ ti jọ́sìn yẹn. Tẹ́lẹ̀ tó yáwó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ń kí àsùnwà yìí, ó máa ń bèrè omi ẹ̀rọ àsùnwà, ó máa ń gbé ní kásùnwà lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Bàbá ìgbà yìí, ẹ wá kásùnwà yìí, báwo ni nàlúrí ni. So pèsè máa ń tìyàn lọ síbi tí èèyàn fẹ́. So we need to manage our debt management. It's one of the skills we have to use to adapt to this the era. The next one, yes, streams of diversified income. I've mentioned it earlier that one of the skills we need to acquire is we are on vice principal it's a vice principal of a school. We are on school, 2, no matter now, 2, 4, no matter lesson. In Jebu, they close by 2, they do lesson by like 4. I don't know how they do it in Lagos here. It goes by 2. So when that is made, you have additional time before you come home. Let's say between 3 to 7. So you're gonna have a side hustle, maybe one extra job, part-time coaching. Maybe you have a small shop so that you can engage yourself between that time till like 7. Which means that you not only 2 streams of income here, because salary, because business. So what I say, no. Next one. It's not based around something there. Okay, don't worry, forget. Don't worry. I have my laptop here. Sorry, not based on this. Okay. Let me read out. As of way, explore multiple sources of income. So, as professionals, we must identify those multiple sources. So, what really the God will be called to. I'm not going to lie. Only the God will be able to be able to but I did something I want to be able to go. I like it. random thing. So, multiple sources of income, such as freelance work, volunteer work that can bring money, freelance work that can bring money. You just look at our profession. It's like as an academic staff, I give a lot of freelance. Do seminar, do workshop, call me, do that. I thought, go. Recently I was in Odogolu. Keep doing those freelance work. They call you to go. Whether they pay, you not pay, at least you meet people, you network, you exchange contact, you smile, and life goes on. Another one is that part-time jobs. I've just mentioned part-time now. Look for part-time jobs. Government job will never pay. There is this popular advice of Imam Hassan Banna that should not rely on government job. So our own value. One of those things we should start planning for is our retirement plan. Particularly about one of them, I was talking with one of my Alpha, DJ. And he didn't do this new one. I didn't have a good man on brilliant. I and that's the my woman. You know, I get on by the time you are in your 50s, 60s. You don't have this kind of energy again. So you need to start planning for retirement, pension, gratuity, and the rest. So me, I always advise don't depend on government. Oh, God, this last week, it's not come down low, go to the pension, go down low, key. So you have to pension yourself before you retire. Go and open a school, open a shop, beneficiary, something before you retire. In fact, most people with government job are very tired. Come and village. I didn't say possible. I come and village. You know, go to the place. Remember going to the place. So come and voyage. Come and ahead. You know, anything at something. And whom they are 17. But yes. All right. Then, apart from part-time jobs, passive income stream, so that you can be financially reliant. So, I try to come over Sasalam that they come up with one risk of Marcia that you are fair. The way of doing that. So, after diversified income stream, the next skill is investing and asset diversification. You know what the problem is now? What's from there? The narration of take it to the next one. That was the narration of the next one. It is correct. Okay, I'll read this one too. Okay, the message here is that we investing and asset diversification. That is, learn about investing in assets that can provide a hedge against inflation. So to have investment here, one is stock. I got control of our shares. Every man buy a stock in Nigeria. So I don't know who is a stock broker exchange person here. But from what I go, only shares with some company, but over 1 day, we didn't get that. To have a 10 naira, a 15 naira. So you can't be relying on that for you to survive this thing where fuel increases from 190 something to 600 naira. One is stocks, real estate, another money there. Back to the money there now. Yeah, buying and selling lands. It's a way of diversifying your income stream so that because more than money order. I think I bought it like 50,000 naira maybe 15, 16 years ago. What's never been taxing? What about me 2 point something million? But it's buyer. But it can come to about the car. Because I'm on fire. So real estate. Especially in landed properties, land. Beauty man power because of maintaining man go, but when the land. He said you can do that. Then commodities too. Okay, we can do that. Then there are modern way of investing, which we have to be very careful. Professor Lalo was saying something about cryptocurrency the other time, and I love the way he presented because the CBN of Nigeria is banned. So till you match bank, they can recognize it. Here am I showing. What is it? So the next one is the position scheme. So to negotiate in terms of better terms and prices. So tó o bá gbé ọjà sí, tọ́ni ẹni lọ́n ta kíní wọ́n ní 10,000 naira. O kò lè kówó lẹ̀ pé kàní ọ̀sìn àwùjọ. You can't just ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi, mo fẹ́ lọ rẹ̀ lọ́dẹ́ yá, wọ́n ti wá gba ìwé yá rà. Àbókìtì mẹ́rin síwájú. Èlò ó ní 90,000, náà gbé 70 náà. Ìgbóná yìí náà. Ní ìlú kókó lọ 2-3 minutes níwájú ẹ̀, wọ́n yà wọ́n ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀dọ́. Ó kẹ̀kẹ́ àbókì bísọ̀. Ó lè ka ọgbẹ́ wọn bí 50 tó wà, bí 20-50 tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀, ó lè kó lọ. Àbókì bísọ̀ tàbí lóhùn. Wọ́n ṣe ẹran mi lọ ní ẹ. So you must have negotiation skills in terms of better terms pricing for making purchases, renting properties, dealing with creditors. So when we say negotiation skill, it's another topic on its own. We need to invite somebody from the professional forum. How do you negotiate? What do you bring to the table? How do you like, okay, I give you this, you don't have to give me this. When I want to come out of such a that. That's why I don't go to market, because if I go to market, buy things, my wife is still saying, no matter how good I am, I want to buy. It is, and you feel somehow, but it's always to go. So I can't possible like it's waste to go. So you must learn that how to negotiate for prices and the next one. Thank you. Be prepared to adjust your spending habits. Yes, because you have to cut all non-essential expenses. Our expenses ever pizza that thing go now. Any pizza I need to nut bread. That was I never think go. I need today. I go today. Now, who said not see me? Ọlọ́run máa yà ní ẹ̀wò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ sí mọ́ ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ chicken ẹ̀jẹ̀ suya ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kọ́ ní ẹ̀sìn bí a sálárì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé aláàtì wọlé ọ̀tọ̀ pé láti adjust spending but about the crisis at home there is so much pressure at home so flexible spending and private so no more our yard. The shape economy did a book like that. They have a priority to get this. So the priority now, the Muslim Ummah is Gaza, is Palestine. So anywhere is Palestine, is Gaza, all over the world. But yes, so the problem of priority, they will come, on the next place. Savings, prioritization, yes. We mentioned it earlier. I'm going to prioritize saving. I'm going to look at jail. Next, consumer awareness. Always be informed about prices and discounts. Without necessarily compromising quality. So you must be informed, you must have information. I'm preparing for NC accreditation by department. I want to fix our facilities. I want to screen, flash, tomato, 120 inches, 50 inches, one. I have a policy junior, and a well-known campaign. Okay? I want to compare prices around without necessarily compromising quality. So you have to have consumer awareness. When you want to salary, no, very long time. One information who are very, very important. Next one. Long-term planning. Here, retirement, saving for children education. I go to because university, do of japa ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ japa so 20 million twenty japa yẹn but kí ni máa sound someone to me o mi ní kí ẹ máa japa o but you can raise 10 million 20 million do something here now àtọ́kọ̀ mi ní family pé èèyàn kan fẹ́ travel àti ká dá oṣù wọ́n lè máa dá 15 million so ẹ̀rọ ló kọ́ ẹ̀mí o wọ́n lè mú bí 3 million lọ salary kìí kọ́ o mo ní okay if you can raise 15 million do something here now but mechanics yẹn o kò jọra wọn bí n ṣe sọ ọkọ̀ ló pé bóyá ìrànlọ́ láì fi progress ẹ̀dín náà ẹni atalẹ agbogbo ẹ afi mẹko afapàrọ̀ lálẹ́ ètò akọ́lé mi mo tẹ̀ yẹn nígbà kan sẹ́yìn ìdá yan vibrant your 20s and I can understand o tí ìbímọ púpọ̀ ẹjọ́ tí kò púpọ̀ náà ọ̀sẹ̀ náà wà fún àtòjú púpọ̀ wọn ni kò kọ́ máa ń kọ́ tí a bá rí àfà nítorí pátá ṣe olùdá rẹ àwọn náà wọ àwọn afá àwọn ọkọ bì tèmi náà wọ afá mi máa gbé àgbẹ̀ ní ọjà síkà fún ọ̀nà kọ́ ló àwọn tó da àkọ́ bì mo ti ń sìn oníkálukú ló ní jẹun nínú Islam heavy weight wà feather weight wà middle weight wà ilé mi sìn lower weight ní ìwà ló ti dé wọ́n máa ń bú mi wá ní àkókò lára so long term planning is another skill. We have to start planning for our children àwọn ọmọ wa àtàwọn agbọn fúnra wa mo ti wà ní fọ́ọ̀nù kan tí mo sọ pé púpọ̀ náà àwọn àgbẹ̀kọ̀ púpọ̀ náà àwọn èèyàn wa tí àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń graduate do we have this professional plan to reach them up in good places not just money good sustenance livelihood we should have an employment group in local government so that vacancy power in any place that requires to be filled at a place and when train them which ma possible here interview question here ìyẹn bá fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ìgbà tẹ̀tẹ̀ dájú náà our professional forum can also train people how to manage business very well so that you need business on the collapse you need to be a serial entrepreneur that business has to collapse every time but I still feel that abalomo yan pastor di human resource management abi personnel management or industrial relations and personnel management we need to encourage them to set up an employment bureau or employment office so that our fresh graduates àwọn tó jẹ́ NYSC fresh graduates nípa ìtọ́jú pé gan àwọn aṣọ́nà place wọn sáwọn iṣẹ́ and reduce the pressure and the tension next insurance coverage next tax planning next ní ọkọ̀ wa community support okay so another skill is to build a network of support within our community by sharing resources and information with neighbors friends facing similar challenges. You know what I'm saying by okay, so let's have WhatsApp community, Telegram community, where we can share some of the information about products and solutions. Next, adaptive mindset. It is just theoretical. Here is to have that mindset to change. Just have to adapt. And have that mindset. Yes, God will change. So if in the past, for example, if my wife wants to go to market, I'm an ordinary man. Listen to me. Ọjọ́ ọjà, ọjọ́ abẹ́ ẹ̀ máa ń ní ọjọ́ ọjà, máa ní ọjọ́ ọjà òkè àjẹlélẹ̀. Ọjọ́ ọjà máa ń pọ̀, wọ́n lè máa ń ṣì. Twenty other days lọ. So nígbà tí gan, they need to contribute money. Wọ́n lọ sí báńkì, wọ́n lọ ra ṣúwá, yẹn òun àtàwọn ọ̀rẹ́ so that. But when it comes like that, all cheap gone, and then share. Tó bá tún share, ló ti máa ń jà o. Àwọn tó oríṣi tó gbé lù. Mo tó fi ṣí tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ náà ti máa ra ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọkọ yẹn. Ògì ajé ní ìtẹ̀wé yẹn. Wọ́n máa ra ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọkọ ní 1.5. Wọ́n lè gbé wá 400. You can save a lot of money. So our community support here, we need it. Financial communication, openly discuss financial matters with family members. And like we are not just like because the change, things are not the same. And èmi ló kàn náà wà. Ayé tí kú náà wà yóò, ayé subsidy náà wà. So fẹ́ pé a máa ń jẹ bí sọ fẹ́ kẹ́ change one wá sí one one wọ́n yẹn lè jẹ ní half no. That's how it is. Okay, three-quarter. Because lè fi pọ́nmọ́. Tí o bá ti fi pọ́nmọ́ fún ọmọ jáde. O ti yẹ si. But there should be adjustments. So let me just round up, okay? Because the X is give me signal. Now to round up is to say that in this era of Tinubunomics, all this subsidy era, we have to adapt. Even the Dama has to adapt. Individuals have to adapt. Families have to adapt. Organizations are adapting. Otherwise, come and close down. That means we will look at that expense or cost aspect and see a way to reduce and adjust them. And look at the other side, the income, and find a way to improve and increase it. So, you will see that the promise of this regime or their need and their assurance to make things be better is just for us to suffer the pain for a short period of time to be able to survive. Because honestly, people are getting sick, people are getting stressed. I mean, people are even dying. The rate at which people are collapsing nowadays, so ọ̀nà we make preparation next year. So we need to adjust and adapt and make sure we cut our growth according to the resources that we have. And I was very happy knowing that medical issues will be discussed here. Because people are I want to walk through a lot of things. Think about brothers, sisters, that speaking them, going, when they fall down, when they fall, I'm okay, just 1 minute. When I say class, and I told my student that I'm very sick, I can't take this class. Only, you're ready to sick. Do you get to know what is going on with me? How many saw? Only I'm having a very serious mental stress disorder. When I'm mentally stressed, so I can't take this class because I'm very mentally stressed. If I can take this class, what am I? So, but I said that just to make them happy anyway. Though I was stressed, but I wanted to say it because I have the right not to say anything and don't check on or relax. Now I'm so we are just trying to manage ourselves. And I'll be very glad if you can prioritize. Check the problem. Please don't misquote me. But honestly, if you examine very well, 80 to 90% of people that are putting under Rukia attention are actually going through psychological mental issues. So you have to balance the spiritual, which is Rukia, and the mental treatment. And unfortunately, the mental experts don't work. The psychologists don't work. And when your family don't go through serious, they just pick a mental session, call the session, okay. But the brother will say, it's a people share the husband and life, and him when you are key, husband and life, and him when you are key, no. That is the encouragement your brothers and sisters start with you, which is good. But beyond that, we need experts in psychology. But ṣé ọ̀dọ́ mi nínú wàsọ́yà aṣọ àgbo ó fáwọn àfà. Oníkẹ́kẹ́ àfà kọ́ ní first time wọn in studying psychology, honestly. Because among us and outside, there are people who are sadists, who are manipulators, people who are Machiavellian, people who are all sorts of mental problem people. That if you are not careful, economic advice from nowhere, you're going to mental issue. Last, ìpínlẹ̀ àpẹẹrẹ, Abu Yusuf tó jẹ́ contemporary Abu Hanifa, ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ṣe wá sí, ó jókòó báyìí náà, àwọn afáàgbà yẹn máa wà lórí àgbà, wọ́n á ṣe wá sí. Wá sí ẹgbẹ́ ìjù, people were enjoying and very glad, people that Jesus, people see love. So, which was the housemate here, ó wá wọlé ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ó wá wọlé ó wá gba kọ́nà báyìí ó wá sọ fún àfàlẹ́ ti pé ustaz fún àpẹẹrẹ ní o ustaz gàrí ti tán lé fún àpẹẹrẹ gàrí ti tán lé káfá àgbọ̀ yìí gbogbo wa sí dáàbò gbogbo wa sí dáàbò to show you how economic problem and cost mental problem. Àpapọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àti pé kí ni kí ọmọ yẹn náà fò náà àfa ẹ̀wù gàrí ti tọ́ lé so ọ̀nà àti ọ̀nà kó fún wa ní wisdom àṣà kó fún wa ní àlàáfíà nínú ẹ̀mí nígbà nínú ọpọlọ kí wọ́n máa jẹ́ kí a lè survive and be able to adapt to the current economic challenges for us. Àpapọ̀ ìwọ́n tó gba ọmọ yẹn máa tó àti dásísà fún àti Philistine. The last one I'm telling you is there. On this note, please, I will stay, but I may not be able to stay for long. I need to go back to the again. Not my household problem, another. So I'm very glad. I want to thank you all for having me. Except for my time.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. We appreciate the lecture session. Your mental health is barakah in all we discussed. Because of our time, what you said, some people, one of those things I picked from the lecture, we need to prioritize. Let's prioritize our expenses. And I think again, one of the things I got from the lecture, there is need for serious budgeting. You have the budget daily, weekly, monthly. When we were talking about that, when I was like, my salary with your team was 60 GTY. All of a sudden, we go to the but then everything is still, we need to plan everything. To plan everything, and that is seriously needed at this junction. Then lastly, we need to take good care of our mental health. That I think we need to be serious with it. We need to take good care of our mental health. Before we move to the next session, some of our invited guests also join us. And we would like to bring them to the front here because they are part of the stand as the panelists. And it is worth to note that our panelists will be coming to the front here. So I'm reading the names once again so that the female among them will sit this executive chair while the male will sit on the executives on the other two executives chair. I have the singular honor to reintroduce CEO of Perfect Pay Limited, Alhaji Kamaluddin Akinyemi. He's already seated with the professor very soon, inshallah. It is already seated. No, the request of the request of our guest lecturer. Secondly, to join our CEO on the panelist chair there is Mr. Tawheed. Or let me introduce him as Comrade Tawheed Amidu Kolawole, the operation manager, Emerald Farm. He will also join our CEO at the panelist chair there. So,
now, inshallah, to move on, I'll use this medium to thank our lecturer, the last one, and continue to increase with knowledge and understanding. And likewise, as well, those of us who are here seated, the last one, I'll make it beneficial for us. And there is a wise saying that says that adaptability is the key to sustainability. For those who flex with change will endure the test of time. So this has been what the lecture is all about. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us endure the test of this time. Amen. So inshallah, moving on, we will be inviting Professor Linda also to the IT board as well. Okay, Dr. Mrs. Linda. To the high table, to the front, inshallah. So we will be taking questions and answers for those of us who have questions. So please let's signify.
Ibi tí a bá ètò ní a máa gba ìbéèrè fún ẹni tó bá ní ìbéèrè fún àwọn pòfẹ́sọ̀ wa tí wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ ṣáájú. Lọ́dọ̀ àwọn obìnrin at least one word because of our time. Wọ́n dà pé.
Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful question. And I think a way to cope around that is to try online stuff. Business that can move online. It's like eating one cake and having it at the same time. You know, because I know of a family like that that created a WhatsApp group, and I know she sells a lot of all these baby products, and she do a lot of all the things on WhatsApp. In fact, to the extent of getting dispatched people that will do like that, do home delivery and the rest. So I think a good way is to go online, to diversify anything you can do online to diversify your income. It might be difficult when the husband, the wife are both government workers. It's even more difficult if they are working in the same place or someone on strike. If Dr. Bukoya and Mr. Bukoya, they are both lecturers now. As far as strike from home, what's the name? Professor Wani UI. The wife and him himself want to teach them for the 18 months of salary. It was problematic. So I always advise young people who want to marry. If you want to marry, it's good. Marry to diversify. If you are a government worker, you are married somebody who is a trader. If you want to be two government workers, you work for local government, you work for state. But if you are working for the same place, it's like putting your egg in one basket. Two baskets are about to fall back, there will be problem. One of them like size is the same. Who might affect you. So, which is pros, you need pros. So I think, I'm not saying that people should go and divorce and go because they are working for government to but I think going forward, we should be thinking in that direction. So online business here, in my head, inshallah, and I know there are ideas that we can generate in this world about business we can do, or the small business. No matter how small it is, we like to another stream of income, no matter how small.
My question is, what the percentage of our income should we allocate to emergency fund, or should we just?
There's no fixed percentage. What do I say? So, but what I've read is that 3 to 6 months, whatever can cover 3 to 6 months expenses, have it in emergency. When they start their losing, when they start losing, not the money to last. But the idea within 6 months here, cover only 6 months, but we income issue. If you get it. So it is important that we sit down and look at, okay, monthly, how much do I spend on my family? Okay, then count it by 3 or by 6. Okay, then make sure that you balance you have your account at all times. Okay, so particularly to cover emergency, you need to start looking how to get additional funds. So I only talk about having between 3 to 6 months emergency fund money. But 3 to 6 months they need. What about the 3 to 6 months? What about the 3 to 6 months? Our CEO, listen. I want to be 3 million account for 6 months. Let me give 300,000. Give me ṣe tí kò bá ti mú ẹ̀kọ́ tí àwọn ọmọ wọn mú dàbí ó lè máa jẹ kúlíkúlí àwọn máa jẹ kúlá wà á máa survive. Tọ́pẹ́ owó ilé lọ́dọ̀ tèmi with 120,000 you see 3 bedroom flat 120,000 per annum. I get it, but you can't say that here. So 120,000 kò ká no agreement, affordable agreement, kò ká wá agreement gan.
So it has been a wonderful time. The husband that I increase the knowledge of.
I can see that you speak something on insurance on the slide when you are talking. Does that mean that this era of does not have anything to do with it? Secondly, what can you say about a owner of a business or a company buying a life insurance cover for his employees? That one also go with this part of getting this. So I want you to answer me.
Sir, when the first questioner asked a question about having the husband and the wife at the same time, you said it is possible for one of them to stay back. Why stay back? That means it will be the wife that will stay back, definitely. So in this sense, are we saying that our Muslim women should stay back by avoiding those positions that are meant for women to come? So how do we go about that, sir?
enough time. Let me answer the last question. Emma stay back home. Don't stay back home. There is no staying back in this situation we find ourselves. You have to stay forward, Julie. Because you see, let us take lessons from the life of Khadija to the first wife of the Prophet. Although she's a merchant, she's a businesswoman. So they should not stay back home. You have to talk. Sorry, everybody should design. I'm going to support. I'm a supporter of women empowerment, economic knowledge, and the rest. But check Muhammad Ghazali, throughout his entire life, human part of full Islam that we need to empower our sisters, empower our women. So women should not stay back home because women too, Islamically, is entitled to our own property and assets. And you get it. So whatever way sisters can contribute, they can contribute. You should not stay back. Please, you should not stay back. Because Khadija did not stay back. Then on the insurance stuff, I want to apologize that I didn't take it. Actually, as a colleague, insurance is so important. In fact, one of those areas that need serious development in the Muslim Ummah is the takaful insurance area. Because insurance is a kind of an emergency arrangement. Motor bad there, you only health problem, you want push them up. Now you can get funds to take you back to status quo ante, as the case may be. So I'm sorry that I skipped the insurance stuff, but because insurance also help you during the time of inflation, because you can adequately cover whatever expenses you want if you have an insurance policy. But the argument of Muslim scholars is that shall we feel conventional insurance still and practice in sin where Islamic moral and ethics. Argument here poor, but I have my own personal opinion. Okay, that our cooperative cooperative society we can convert an aspect a unit to this share one. Come on, shorter bias. This share one. But as a informal arrangement, as part of our contribution, see any problem cooperative member, I'm an emergency fund there as a way of contributing to cover insurance issues. So, but that insurance policy and good life assurance, scholars have argued, life assurance, so everybody is happening. I think over is happening. Arguments here come and we don't see any consensus in Korea. So we are not going against people who take insurance policy in as much as they can afford to do so. And the insurance company is very truthful. Once they will talk, when they pay, if that's suffer any injury, they will restore me back to status quo. And this also is an avenue for us to also ventilate the issue of encouraging Muslim brothers and sisters to start setting up their own insurance firms so that we can patronize. In fact, insurance is an aspect in Nigeria that for me a lot of attention. People, and I think but I'm not going to I would like to debate an average Muslim or even Christians. If they don't know insurance, people are going to insure you. Láti ṣàṣàbù láti kírun tókù lágbàgbà wàlákùrátà so we have to look at it but lágbàgbà lóòótọ́ but àgbàgbà ìjọba sọ pé kíyàn tá ìta ẹ̀kẹ́ àbí kó tó gbára lé kó tó wá gbára lé ọlọ́ so the tiny dark camel of insurance so we need to popularize this narrative among our Muslim people. So call up work like that enough time. Then I have to go back to that last question. Sister, don't step down. Step down is not an option. Not in this subsidy era. Not in this modern era. Aya kan commando. Wọ́n ti pọ̀ kọ́ lọ́wọ́ fún mi. Títí ìbá lọ wọ́n aya ní dáadáa. Sùràtù Ahzab yá ìsá ànàbí lọ́nà fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ áyà yẹn àwọn ìyàwó ànàbí ni wọ́n bá wí àwọn sísá àbúlẹ̀ tó kù wọ́n ṣe ìyàwó ànàbí ìyàwó àbú ni wọ́n ìyàwó àbú ni wọ́n ìyàwó àbú ni wọ́n ṣe ìyàwó ànàbí. Áyà yẹn sọ pé yá ìsá ànàbí lásìlúnà àhàmì nàìjíríà ìní àpẹ̀tùhúnà ọ̀là tàbí títí dé bẹ́ẹ̀ yáyà yẹn lọ́nà ọlọ́ọ̀fin and stay in your house stay in your house with the back. Kọ́rùnà fíìmù ní ti kù tó àlè tún sí stay kúrò kọ́rùnà àlè tún sí stay in your houses. Tẹ̀sí rẹ̀ pọ̀ but níbi tó bá tẹ̀ tún sílẹ̀ àwọn ìyàwó ànábì kan tún lọ́rí lọ wọ́n tún jáde wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n lọ sọ́jà pẹ̀lú àyà yẹn o láti lè tún àgbọ̀lé wa ṣe so don't stay back stay forward. Salaam alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't stay back, stay forward. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our lecturer. So inshallah, without further ado, we are going to move on to our next section, which is going to be talking on, which will be laying more emphasis on our health, our mental health, and this is managing mental health in a post-subsidy Nigeria economy. And the person who is going to be taking us through that is our doctor in the house, Dr. Kakayat Onikanjo, the ORG GHA in Kotu General Hospital. And that's why increase our knowledge.
Psychological, how we can manage our emotions.
and our social well-being, how we can interact with our immediate society, with our family, with our friends, our colleagues. That's the mental soft thinking, like the financial professional self, is a benefit given to an individual, business, or institution, especially by the government. It is money given as part of the cost of something. In the case under review, the financial assistance provided by the government to reduce the cost of fuel for the consumers. So post-subsidy hence refers to the removal of the financial assistance instituted by the government on May 1st, 2010, after new president was sworn in. It was announced that post-subsidy has to go, and we know what has happened since then. We are in October, and of course, I'm sure that all of us had the taste of what came after it. Economic system of trade and industry by which the wealth of a country or region made and used. That's how spend, buy and spend on the country. So now we'll go to definitions. What our UMU explained earlier on is actually health. Definition for health differs from the definition for mental health. Health, according to the World Health Organization, this definition was agreed on at a conference in 1948. That health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not just the absence of disease or infirmity. It is the complete physical. Physically, you look at somebody and say, any way this person is physically fit. Mental, look at somebody, interact with the person, we should be saying one thing, the person is saying another thing. Mentally, this person is okay. And then socially, how you relate with people. Do you relate well? Is it like an introvert who can relate with everybody, or an extrovert who does not relate with people? That is social well-being. And not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. It is not only when there is a disease. Maybe the person has diabetes or hypertension, not saying this person is sick. No. It has to be a complete package. Physical, social, and mental well-being. So when we talk about mental health is a state of well-being in which the individual realizes this or our own activity, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to make a contribution to his or our own community. The person can understand his or our own activity. Oh, I'm good at teaching, I would like to be a teacher. Oh, I'm good at making clothes, I would like to be a seamstress. Oh, I'm good at all this computer, I want to be a tech person. You realize that. And then you can cope with the normal stresses of life. We have people who cannot step out of their houses just because they cannot cope with traffic, noise, especially if you go to the West, go to the UK, US, you see all their funny disorders. They can't get out of their bed, they can't get out of their houses because they have phobia and this phobia from them. So the person should be able to cope with normal stresses of life, take mental health balance, and then can work productively. Not that you are working and you cannot see the effects. Person can work productively and can make a contribution to his or her home. If such a person has this complete package, realizes you are looking at yourself can cope with the normal stresses of life, emotionally, psychologically, and then can work productively, do physical activity, and they can make a contribution. That's financial. They will say that person has mental health is well. In the absence of any one of these parameters, you cannot say that mental health of such an individual is intact. Next time. This is just to portray the fact it has to be physical, emotional, or spiritual, intellectual, financial, and social. Next time. When we now talk of mental disorder, mental illness, this is a clinically significant disturbance in an individual's cognition, regulation, of behavior. It has to do with a clinically significant disturbance. It's not just that being Mr. kí nǹkan ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ̀kúnlé òkè no they have to be it is left for the clinician to assess the person and ascertain that okay this person has a mental illness it's not what we commonly associate everything in our environment with mental illness the person gets angry he say mentally unstable and all of that so mental illness has to satisfy clinician's assessment next slide please. So, types of mental illness or disorders. We've understood that the mental illness to be ascertained has to have a significant disturbance. It must disturb person's day-to-day activity. And the common types we have mood disorders. The commonest which is depression. Depression is very common in our environment and does not affect only the female group. It affects everybody, the young, old, male. So that's the mood disorder. People commonly categorize depression as mental illness. The depression covers everything. No, depression is just an aspect of mental illness. Another one is bipolar disorder, where you have an individual, 1 minute the person is happy, next minute the person is angry or sad or sober or doesn't want to talk to anybody. That mood swing, up and down. And then we have menstrual menstrual disorder. This is common to women folk. When their periods are near, you can ascertain that some of our friends, maybe colleagues at work, just notice that they are unnecessarily aggressive or irritated or sad. Most, especially when they are close to their periods, it's also a disorder. You have anxiety disorder. These ones are common with post-traumatic stress disorder. Maybe in the case where somebody has lost a loved one or has been involved in an accident or in a frightful situation, it keeps playing in the minds of such people. They keep having panic attacks, they decide they cannot stay in closed places, they cannot stay in a place for a long time and all of that because they have anxiety. And in this type of disorder, it doesn't go away. You can only manage it and you keep having it in life. Then we have personality disorders. We have antisocial personality who just wants to relate, always wants to be on their own or in control, and they don't see people. Obsessive compulsive disorder. This person you must do things the way they want. Maybe if you want to sweep this room, you must start from here. If you don't start from here and start from here, you are not swept. That person is still come back and sweep from here. Or if you put a piece of clothes, if you fold it somehow, don't fold it the way the person has want. The person will fold it. It's a compulsion. They cannot help it. Or maybe this is the way we arrange our shoe in our house. We now came and start to rearrange. It's a disorder which can be tamed or cannot completely go away. The other ones, which are the ones that are serious, psychotic disorders, this is schizophrenia. Like people say they hear voices, they see people that cannot see. This one is chronic mental disorder. This one is the one that they sometimes mostly need admission and water. Postpartum psychosis. Heard of women who put to bed, and after they put to bed, they just start to talk rubbish, start becoming aggressive, after they want in their baby from one side of the world to the other. She didn't know what she was doing. It was from the trauma of delivery and what have you, especially if they are going through a traumatic pregnancy. Maybe the husband refused the baby, and if they don't have a supportive family structure and all, they come down with psychosis. And it takes a long time for it to go. At most times, it will cause a subsequent pregnancy. The eating disorders, you see people very thin because they believe that if they eat, they will add so much weight. It is common in the West. Anorexia, they binge eating. Maybe they have some challenges and they find stuff on eating. Just cannot stop eating. It's common in the world. Then of course, substance abuse disorder. People take hard drugs and what have you. If they don't take it in a day, they have this withdrawal symptom that it's common in all these areas. That's why they marry when they are mostly aggressive. Because if they don't get money to buy all these their drugs, they will not be okay. They have to take it every day. So it's also a part of the disorder. So this is just to show there are a lot of them: depression, obsession, stress, dementia, mood swing, and things like that. So me, common myths that you heard about mental health, or somebody tells mental illness that you have heard that this person. The common myths that you are going to say, if you have mental illness, this is what will happen to you. Like some of them that have highlighted there. People believe that people with mental health issues are violent. Like they are always violent. They always try to harm you. They try to. The common one when we were growing up was that one of my friends it's common. How many were I've not seen any. I don't know if you have seen it. Most of the people can snap out of it if they try. But what's depression? What's mental illness? Like the hospital said, they come and fire to pursue. They come shake anything. They come and pack us back. They can snap out of it. This is not helping. No, you don't snap out of it. But you have to help them. Another means that there's no hope for people with mental illness. That mental illness. They are worried. They got my life. Another common one is that mental illness is unpreventable. That cannot prevent it. It happens to you, especially if there's family issue that it happen. And that they should be isolated. They should not work. They should not work with normal people. They should not interact with society. They should not be housed. They are violent. That's their house. Let them stay there. This is wrong. We need to integrate them into society. Those are the common myths that we have in our environment. So what are the effects of mental illness? We have sleep problems. They find it hard to sleep. Somebody who keeps hearing voices, or if you've seen somebody trying to choke into them, or they cannot sleep, or somebody who has depression, that is moody, cannot eat and all. The hunger itself will kill the person. They cannot sleep. And because they cannot sleep, they can't function well. They have poor quality of life. Unemployment, poverty, nobody will employ them because of the stigma in the society. Nobody will present them there. But we believe that everybody, even if it's depression, poverty, don't fight like put her, she comes to realize 60, and she writes 60,000. There's problem. What else to employ? Because their poor quality of life, they are put to chronic diseases. Somebody does not eat well, does not move around, does not relate, nobody to share your problems. They develop, 80% of them develop chronic diseases like hypertension, diabetes, and whatnot. They have relationship problems. Even family members run away from them. Nobody wants to stay with them, especially those with chronic illness. Then, of course, at the end of that suicide, when they don't have people to talk to, they don't have anybody to relate to, their depression is eating them up, they take their lives. Ahead of I don't even know if I should call it this, but the real life experience, it was last week. They were supposed to have the car this week, and then the husband, some of us should have read about the husband died. I don't know from what the husband died, because they told the wife, the wife is around her, they were discussing, and it's fine, she's not worried, and she surprised them, and she's very fine. She went to bed. The next morning, it's not right then. She committed suicide. Because she felt that, I don't know what she was thinking, that maybe she didn't know. Where we should start from? This is a bright nothing around. For you to know that depression is fatal. It's suicide and what are you? So now, next slide, please. Managing mental health. How do we manage mental health? 2 steps. Practice self-care and on the seek of professional help. When we talk about seeking practicing self-care, it starts with spirituality. As Muslims, Allah has told constantly, even people who are not generally healthy, but we all have one thing or another. But if you notice any one of these 2 weeks or more, they have difficulty of sleeping, appetite change, which is now showing a more significant weight loss. Or you have poor motivation, getting out of bed in the morning. Just don't feel like getting up. Or difficulty concentrating. You are concentrating one next minute. Or you have lots of interest in things that you used to find pleasurable. Maybe as a lecturer, you used to like teaching your students, or as a seamstress, you used to look forward to seeing customers, and then you just notice that you just don't want to see any one of those people. There is a problem. You should seek for professional help. So in conclusion, mental health is an important component of an individual, the importance of which cannot be overemphasized. Very important, because without cognition, without the ability to think, process thoughts, you cannot function effectively. Even as we struggle to break even in the post-subsidy economy we find ourselves, we must guard our mental health jealously in order to achieve a balanced life. Learn to say no, prioritize time for yourself, and eat healthy, connect with friends and family. Importantly, do not forget your dua. May Almighty Allah make it easy for us to survive this post-subsidy era and to grant us good mental health. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. We appreciate the session, mental health, managing mental health in a post-subsidy Nigerian economy. At least, I'm very sure we'll have questions as to what our doctor has said. Within the limited time at our disposal, okay, I think the females are not having any questions. The doctor. So, at random, I'll pick 2-2. And please, let's go straight to the point within 30 seconds. Let's go now.
Assalamu alaikum to the
One question.
Ẹ jọ nígbà tí dọ́kítọ̀ ṣàlàyé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin tó bímọ pé ó ju ọmọ rẹ̀. Wọ́n á wò pé Yorùbá máa ń pè ní àbísíwí.
Now,
Ṣé àyè wà fún kí wọ́n dìtẹ́ẹ̀tì àrùn yẹn earlier so that there is preparation for any
eventuality.
circumstance ẹni ẹ lè ṣe láti lè prevent the bad result.
First.
Inflation, and many people are thinking, I know it's very obvious that we are not happy because of this. How can we maintain, how can we try to maintain situation in case of that will not affect our mental health?
How do we manage the financial system?
Now, it's similar to a question, but I would just like to rephrase it in this way. We are looking for multiple streams of income, and we also have pressure of work to get those things. Even if it is, in essence, it is what we love to do. So how do we manage the stress and the pressure like that?
During the course of the lecture, though I had a question in mind already that I wanted to ask us. Having problem with assimilation, like you were able to assimilate over time, and later you discovered that you have issue assimilating, but for now you kind of have distraction. Now that I know that is a mental issue, how do one manage it?
Thanks. Then go ahead now.
Okay, this is not my own is the clarification concerning trekking. Any of us so I've heard some quarters that trekking is not a form of exercise, and some said it's a form of exercise. So I want to hear your perspective. Is trekking a form of exercise? You have to be a limit for it.
Which one?
Let's from the last question. Trekking depends on how. When you go, yes, issues on that one is not trekking. That one is just move. Depends on the pace, how swift you have. If you are, you have to increase. You know how to move fast to the new slow. You understand? And it has to be, you have to have a target. Not that, okay, once you can relax me by dojo kata. That is suffer. There has to be a meaning. Okay, I want to from here.
Some other CEOs here as well. So a person of Perfect, the MD director, the managing director, Perfect Things. So he's going to be taking us to one of those vital questions which has been going through our mind. Those of us who are entrepreneurs or those of us who have mini businesses, how do we cope in this post-subsidy era? So it's going to be taking us to its own challenges and how he was able to navigate through those challenges. To my last brother, Atala, make it beneficial for us.
Adáwọ̀pẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run. Adáwọ̀pẹ́ ní ọ̀sán. Adáwọ̀pẹ́ aláìlú alhamdulilayi. Mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọmọ ìyá mi ní ọkùnrin àti lóbìnrin púpẹ̀.
Alhamdulilayi rabbil alamin.
Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí ló máa ṣùgbọ́n àwọn lẹ́tọ́rà tó kù. Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé Yorùbá máa ń tí ìyá méjì bá wọnú ilé tí wọ́n bá bá àwọn oṣù tọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n tí wọ́n bá parọ́ fúnra wọn kékeré jáde. Àyè tí a wá nínú ọ̀sán yìí tí Ọlọ́run kò bá ní ìjọsìn fún wa. Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé àti kó rẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn. Gbogbo àwọn ojúṣe wa tó yẹ ká ṣe bá a ṣe ń sẹ́sì. Àwọn ojúṣe tí ẹ̀sùn fi máa lọ déédéé lórí nǹkan tí àwọn dókítà sọ yìí sí. Ẹni bí ń pa ẹ̀rọ àníkó máa yan náfìlà. Ẹ̀bí náfìlà yẹn kò lè wọ́ oṣù wọn. Ibò ìrún tí bá ń pààyàn ẹ bá ní ọmọ kírun ìrún yẹn ó máa yan. Àwọn ni pé ọ̀rọ̀ wa ẹ̀lẹ́yìn ló wà ó sì máa ń kó ìbá báyìí ní lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Báwa ni àjùbá yìí àwọn tó bá yẹ ká ṣe máa sọ tíọ́rì àwọn lecturer sọ tíọ́rì rẹpẹtẹ fún wa apply tíọ́rì náà sọ fún wa. Ó máa ń dùn mí MSS ti wà kí mi tó dá yìí bóyá ní fún MSS mi ò gbé MSS ní company kan bóyá ó tẹ̀ wá sí àwọn láti wá máa sọ fún wa pé company kan tí MSS ní tàbí business fund tí MSS ti dálẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń generate tí wọ́n employ inú àwọn NYSC tó jáde ní ìlòkó tí ìwà bóyá mi ò dẹ̀ mú bóyá pẹ̀lú pé mi ò ní MSS. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí ó kó wa kù subsidy wa dé nísìnyí àwọn pariwo torí bá a ti pay economy Nàìjíríà ò dé stable láti tẹ̀ náà yọ̀ọ́ ní ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ business for 30 years mi ò rí kí price drop price ọjà àti bí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí business pay 40 naira per gallon 40 naira per gallon 40 naira láti ìgbà yẹn tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní sin every day ló ń increase sí so mi ò rí sáì pé nǹkan máa drop àkàmọ́ aṣọ tí ó rí pé economy ò dá àwa ló fún náà nílẹ̀ ahead so mo ń gbà níyànjú ká tún òwe wá sí kí la fẹ́ sí tí àwọn náà máa fi wà kọ́rẹ́ tí o jẹ́ bá a kàn àwé akọ tó ìbò a máa fi kọ́ owó akọ́rẹ́ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbàáyé kí làwọn náà fẹ́ fi dá sí àwa la pọ̀ jù mùsùlùmí ló pọ̀ jù ẹ̀sìn náà ní Nàìjíríà bí àwa la máa ń bá níbi tó yẹ pé àwọn iṣẹ́ tó wà ìyẹn ló máa ń jọ ọ̀rọ̀ pé organizer àwọn fíìkì ní olóńsè organizer bẹ́ẹ̀ kò tó ní modernize àtúnjẹ problem sáà ká fẹ́ jẹ́ kìnní láwùjọ náà náà ronú lókè náà náà fẹ́ kú fún àwùjọ tó lẹ́yìn wá sí táǹsì ẹ̀tẹ́ ẹ̀sìn wá sí fún tẹ́ẹ̀ fún lóúnjẹ wá sí òṣìṣẹ́ tẹ́ẹ̀ fún níṣẹ́ kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ má ti wá fún ẹgbàá ṣiṣẹ́ kó wá rí táyà kí n lásìkò àsìkò òun tó ẹ̀yà ìjà lọ fún àsìkò tiwa tó ẹ̀yà lọ tiwa mọ́tìlì àwọn ẹ̀mọ́tìlì kó fún àwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ yìí bóyá bí tọ́jú iṣẹ́ wọn fi lọ sókè ní aláwọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá sínú ilé ìkejì tó ń tà wá láàbù ó pọ̀ trust ara wọn bá ṣe wọn. Ìbí gan fúnra mi ní ọ̀pọ̀ trust ara mi. Ọmọ ìyá tó fẹ́ gbà kó trust ẹ̀. Kò lè iṣẹ́ ò lè lọ sókè bẹ́ẹ̀. Àdìdásẹ́lẹ̀ kó kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Owó láti kó pamọ́ yìí níbi ẹ̀kọ́nọ́mù wa dé ní sùn. Owó kékeré náà láti fún wa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Owó kékeré kan kó dẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ta àtàtàn ní sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì. Tí o bá ní kápítà tó lọ́jú lọ́wọ́ ó ní owó tó ṣe é pè bí àwọn kó bá máa rẹ̀ lọ́jà ní ìjọba tó ti ṣe bẹ̀. Wọ́n kálukú wá lè dá sí lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ní $1 million lọ́wọ́ ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ Dangote ó ní $1 million ní o táwọn òmù wọ́n ní $200,000 lọ́wọ́ ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ òní Dangote ti ka sìmẹ́ǹtì o olóbi ti production tó ń ṣe owó wa ló ná káà náà rò ọgbọ́n la lè dá sí akó pọ̀ ká gbowó jọ kó máa tó owó kékeré ò ní sí business ní ìsìn gbàtí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ business $5,500 tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní 1990 $5,500 àtúwò mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo fi gba omi tí mo ń lò àtúwò mo fi ra materials $5,500 nísìn kò ra lórí ọ̀dẹ́ lọ́kàn wà ní láti cooperate láti jẹ́ ká jọ ní tó máa dánmọ́rán tí a fi kówó jọ láti ní yàrá wa jẹ́ onínú wàhálà kan ní pé owó ti dé nísìn wàhálà ti dé bá a ṣe ń píríṣì kagbọ́n náà bá gbọ́ yìí á apply lórí business abẹ́ ṣe ìyẹn la fi lè grow ìyẹn ní economy tó ń bá wa yìí la fi lè mórí bọ́ ẹ tó bá gba salary tó gbà ní ká kì í ṣègbè ọ̀sùnkòrò rice ní last month ní 4,000 ó ti ṣe 50,000 ṣé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa rí salary ẹ̀ àwọn táwọn ẹni gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lè rí salary ẹ̀ ní lẹ́yìn láíláí ìyẹn náà ló máa rò tó kù gbogbo ẹ o ti o ṣe èmi náà fẹ́ máa ṣe tí màá fi mítọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹkọ́nọ́mì tó ní pọ́blẹ́mù ìwádìí ẹ̀ka máa sọ tíọ́rì pé à ṣáàlà náà máa mítọ̀ ní ṣáàlà òde mítọ̀ tó kàn tí o bá ti apply tíọ́rì gbogbo ẹ̀ put it to practical. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ sí business nínú àkọ́kọ́ ni pé ẹni tó bẹ̀ sí business and discipline nínú ara wọn tó kó bá wa nìyẹn o àkáǹtì business àwọn tó kù ní sọ́gbọ́n ó sì business 10 million profit margin ló yẹ pé bàbá àwọn first lecturer sọ pé ta ló ní budget ó sì business lóòótọ́ capital tó fi ṣe business 10 million kí ni profit margin tó ń rí only 200,000 torí pé wọ́n á ní owó yẹn volume owó yìí ó ní 500,000 per month gbogbo profit margin rẹ̀ ní 200 lọ business yẹn á forí sọ́kọ́ kò sọ́kọ́ tó fẹ́ dájú kò sóòtò tó lè kò tí wàá sábà lè ṣe àdúrà tó bá ní 500 tó ní 500,000 in the next 10 months á kàn ní pé kò sówó ọ̀hún tó ń fi ṣe business bẹ̀rẹ̀ yóò wọ̀ èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ wà credibility ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rún àkọlẹ̀ kan pé àgbọ̀dọ̀ ká stop gbèsè fine irú gbèsè wo tí gbèsè oúnjẹ ní àbí gbèsè business like myself tí bá ti rí business tí mo ń ṣe tí bá dẹ̀ ti stop ẹ̀ mo gbà pé náà kó láwùjọ nìyẹn business kó fi yẹn completely nìyẹn so tí bá nínú jẹ́ gbèsè iṣẹ́ mi ò lè lọ ṣùgbọ́n gbèsè tí mo jẹ tí mo ní tó wọ̀ tí mo máa fi sọ gbèsè tí bá tẹ̀ kú àwọn tó bá lọ kọ́mìnì wa nígbà yìí wọ́n máa rí every 2 weeks a máa ṣe report kí ni stock ta ní kí ni gbèsè tí kọ́mìnì jẹ tó wà ní gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ síra wọn tí o bá ti wà wàhálà ti dé ní ní rọrùn sí dọ́kítọ̀ sọ yìí wàhálà ti dé o mo lè wo ha kí la ná ní last month la fi ní problem abẹ́ ti kò ní gbáyé ṣùgbọ́n gbèsè tá a fẹ́ jẹ káwọn akọ́ máa wò tí gbèsè tó make sense ni ṣé mo wá lọ gba owó lówó owó tí ò ní interest ní owó aláì ó wà ní ó jẹ́ àwọn olólùfẹ́ wa táwọn kó fún wa ẹgbà 10 million ẹgbà 20 million tẹ bá dẹ̀ ti ṣe àdéhùn tẹ pé àdéhùn tẹ ìjàmbá àmọ́nà àwọn èèyàn ń gbẹ jábẹ́ kó fún wọ́n ń wá business partner ṣùgbọ́n ìbẹ̀rù pé ẹ̀tọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó owó ẹ̀ra kò ní physical object àwọn ọmọ tó ṣe olú hàn tó máa rí lẹ̀ pé tó bò ó mìíràn ní lóòótọ́ yìí owó ẹ̀ bá tẹ̀sí lọ kò ní introduce sẹ́lù míì tẹ́ bá ti business credibility àwọn tó bá ti economic bí ó wà lọ ipò ìdí owó tó bá lọ credibility in business ẹni yẹn òdò nǹkan ni lẹ́yìn tó gba owó àwọn ìjọ àwọn ìjọba tó trust yẹn wọ́n á fi pé owó fún ẹ lókè wọ́n á kó ọjà fún ẹ tó bá tajà wa tán wọ́n á dówó wa padà tó bá tajà wa tán wọ́n á dówó wa padà báwo tó wà tajà tó wà pé àwọn kalẹ̀ ní lẹ́kì wọ́n á lọ fi owó ra ilẹ̀ ní lẹ́kì kó sì ti kọ́mọ́ pọ̀ ní ẹ̀fẹ̀ kan tó gba lẹ́kì yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó gba àwọn nǹkan yẹn lọ́tọ̀ wa náà rò àwọn owó wa bá tó níbi ó ti fi ṣèèkì lójoojúmọ́ ni ntẹ bá dẹ̀ fowó yẹn rà wọ́n máa fi ṣèèkì sí i kódà kò jẹ́ kí pure water bá ń rà kí pure water yẹn lèyàn bá ń rà bá ń tó ta kó sábà jẹ́ kí stock ń dín gbogbo ẹ̀ fún ìjọba bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kọ́mọ́tì òun affect stock yẹn because wọ́n máa appreciate sí i the moment tó bá yẹ kí wọ́n appreciate wọ́n náà ti wà ní kákọ́ọ̀sì àwọn tó ń gbé wọ́n relevant ní business nìyẹn like for example jendor ó máa ń dùn mí gan-an àwọn christian náà nínú they are making a lot of millions of naira every day since father is my friend ẹ̀wọ̀n tí a ti every day bàbá bàbá jókòó àkànṣe wáàsì mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nàfà àkànṣe wáàsì ọlọ́ọ̀ni àníbẹ̀ ó ti ṣe tọ́yẹ fún wa ó wá kù sọ́wọ́ wa àti kùnú àti gba àwẹ̀ àti yọ sàká èyí ló ti bá wa jà yìí. ẹjọ́ aláwọ̀ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta ni pé orí àsìkò tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ business man lẹ́yìn tó wà sípìnìkì láì mú ẹ̀ kò gbọ́dọ̀ fi ṣeré náà pé àwa ẹ̀yin olóyìnbó náà máa sọ pé time is money kò sí rọ́bẹ̀ time tó bá yẹ kó wà níbì kan tó bá ti sí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á lé pé irú perfect paint ní sí ó take time wọ́n tún mọ product rẹ̀ business òkè wọ́n jú o lọ́wọ́ business man òun wọ́n tún yìí pé bí tí Dangote dé èmi náà bẹ́ẹ̀ débẹ̀ dé ó kàn tán rẹ̀ ó máa dá àpò lẹ́nu but gradually tí o sá tí o lẹ́yìn tí o yọlẹ́ máa dé lẹ́nu àtàwọn abẹ́rẹ́ time gan abẹ́rẹ́ pẹ̀lú nọ́ọ̀tì 5,500 but pẹ̀lú farada endurance ìṣòro tọ́pẹ̀ láwọn tá à ń bá ṣe papọ̀ abẹ́rẹ́ sí grow díẹ̀díẹ̀ tí bá sọ ìyọ̀ yẹn ó máa fọ́ ni ibi tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ proof kò sí anything ọwọ́ la fi kó alhamdulilayi lẹ́nu ìlànà ọlọ́run tí wọ́n bá ń ta paint company náà Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa fi ta bíi 10 ẹ̀ka náà lè fi nọ́mbà pẹ̀ of Nigeria wọ́n tó máa ń bà mí ló jẹ́ tí bá wà mí tì pẹ̀lú wọn mo máa ń ríra mi nìkan àti Muslim níbẹ̀ gbogbo ọdún kúrò àyè yà Christian tí bá máa jẹ́ àtọ̀dọ̀ wa máa ń ní my friend you get to know kí ni wọ́n ní láàrin àwọn bíi 1,000 business máa ń ní kéèyàn ní ìfaradà kéèyàn lo time well kéèyàn máa lè fi time sí lè achieve nǹkan tó fẹ́ achieve o ní láti take time gbọ́n láwọn ní alákọ̀ọ́kan ní ẹ̀ nínú economy tó wá wà nísìnyí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti dìbò sí ibi kó affect àwa náà tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn waste kan wà tí àti ẹ̀ ń kà fún waste àgbàdo waste ni fẹ́ pé àwọn waste dẹ̀ rèé a lot of money na lose lórí ẹ̀ but o gbé business ní ohun lọ ń flow pẹ̀lú sí láti bí last year láti pé economic ní problem ìlú kan tó máa ń study economic ní wọn náà kà máa bá ní wọn máa dé ọ dọ́là yìí lọ sí 1,000 wọ́n ti máa sọ ahead tí nation bá máa wá wá sọ pé perfect the next 3 months the price is going to reduce to this level. Àwọn nìkan ò gbé òkè kí ni ká lè stop tí ò ní affect wa production. Tó padà sí pé àwọn kọ́jú ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láti wò pé òkè gbogbo àwọn kọ́tà máa ń kàn náwó anyhow àkọ́kọ́ òkè tí wákàtí mẹ́rin ló yẹ kó wà ní díẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ta ló máa ṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Àwọn tó kù ẹ̀fọn sí kò mí àwọn raw materials ẹgbẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n bá ń lò báyìí wọ́n máa waste ẹ̀ wọ́n bá waste material kan ní báyìí wọ́n máa sanwó ẹ̀ o driver wọ́n bá gbé materials lọ wọ́n bá gbé paint lọ wọ́n á ló ti fọ́ bíbẹ̀ gbọ́ o wọ́n bá ti fọ́ owó ẹ̀ ló fọ́ yẹn o so different things àwọn àwọn implement wọ́n bá àwọn wà ní store wọ́n bá dé ọjà dún kódà kó tó fi àdó àdó kékeré tí ẹ̀ ní brọ́dà ẹ̀ wà ń bí tí wọ́n mú rìpọ́ọ̀tù wá bá ń bí ọjà tún tẹ̀ sọ fún mi ọlọ́wọ́ fi léèrè láti fi àmọ́ o gbogbo wọn gbọ́dọ̀ aládé o. gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹni náà làwọn náà ti implement tó kéde àwọn waste bag wa tẹ́lẹ̀ àtúntò owó àdọ́sí ẹ̀ wá báyà lọ fún gbogbo àwọn waste bag wa tẹ́lẹ̀ fi lọ́ọ́yà ẹ̀kú dà lọ wá àwọn dọ́gbìn àtúntò owó nísìnyí kò sí tọ́jú bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí wọ́n àárẹ̀ díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn fáàtì ó ṣeé ṣe bọ́jẹ́ 200,000 bọ́jẹ́ 300 à ń rí lóṣù lórí ìwọ̀n gbogbo àwọn tó bá tó ń fọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ a máa kó dà nísìn ìdíje tó bá tó fọ́ mo fẹ́ máa gbogbo ẹ̀ kódà ó tó máa wà nínú stọ̀ ìdíje báyìí ni wọ́n kó wá láti gba òtún fọ́ mo fẹ́ tó tébù mi ní o olùgbà mi kàbá máa ní ìdáyà àti sálárì àwọn ẹni tó jẹ́ pé bá bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní ìdúró mẹ́rin abẹ́mọ̀ kan nílé wa ó kẹ́ lọ kó méjì díẹ̀ ń gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ní kó fẹ́ ìdúró mọ̀dé. Tọ́ba bí àwọn ẹ̀bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀wù ẹ̀lọ́ bá làjú ọ̀rọ̀ plastic drum kó jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ bá sọ́ọ́ sí. To manage
experience of our business questions and the mandate of the chairman Global Impact is that we should allow at least a sizable number of questions. One at the schedule. Okay, we'll just take one because of our time. So one from the male, one from the female also. Questions. Every female will give everything to the males. So that now going to manage business. Okay. My sister will ask for it.
tí ó tó lọ́nà mi sí ẹ. Wọ́n ní sọ́kà pé ọmọ akọ́jà àwọn ẹlẹ́yìn. So òun tí ọdún bá bọ̀ báyìí ọjà rẹ̀ máa ń mú. So ọkọ tí màá dá mi pé màá gbó lọ́wọ́ màá yá lọ́wọ́ ọmọ mi ọjọ́ tó wọlé ó fi èyí sọ tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ àwọn ìwọlé ṣẹ́gẹ́ tẹ̀lé fún mi. But nísìnyí mo bẹ̀ ṣe ní 2021 alhamdulilayi nígbà yẹn mo kọ́ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Màá ní à ó yẹ kí ṣọ́ọ̀bù yín rẹ̀ kó kú tó di o. Àwọn aṣọ ọmọ mi wá kúrò wọ̀jọ́ wọ́n fi aṣèpọ̀ ló ti yẹn. Lẹ́ka tí mo bá ti fi pé alájà bàtà kan lè wọ̀ káàkiri àwọn ọmọ wọ́n ti yìn náà wọ́n yìí dáhùn understand. Ẹ á lè ṣe business wọ́n fi wọ́n lè fi nǹkan méjì. O ò ní lọ patí, o ò ní múra. So o ṣáṣe ń tà wà máa lọ rẹ̀ mí. But question yẹn lè sà pé bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mo jìnnà nínú business mi. And my hands are blessing tí mo fi ṣe business mi pé àkọ́wọ́ lọ sí àwọn ìlàjì máa ń gbọ́dọ̀ rọ mi lọ́rọ̀ mo fẹ́ lo ohun tí wọn ò tó mi. Mo fẹ́ ṣe àánú àwọn onímọ̀ ọjà yìí náà. But ìfì ní ẹ̀rọ tó lọ sí sí ilé ẹ̀rọ máa ṣe òwò ilé òfin ìlọ báwo ló ṣe lè ṣe bí ó ṣe ń pa mo tún kó padà sọ́jà but ọjà rẹ̀ kúrò dáadáa ọwọ́ at least mo fẹ́ ọ̀gá at the end of the month ó yẹ kí mo máa tọ́jú ilé ọkọ̀ sí mi exactly like that service.
Wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀.
Lákùnrin ọkọ ẹ̀ ìbéèrè tèmi wà practical ẹ̀ pé ẹ bá fi practical answers. Mo máa ń ṣe business serious business so ilé mo máa ń ṣe ta cement so wọ́n á observe pé ìgbà míì wà cement akọ̀ káàkiri wọlé lórí mi ọjọ́ mi máa rọra wọlé 250 wọ́n ti 250 lé lórí bóyá èdè nìkọ̀ wọ́n ti wá lè wá kó bí abẹ́ 100 bags àti kó lọ ẹ máa ṣe wá lọ máa wọ́n owó mi láti fi ra ọjà mo kàn wọ́n tún wọ́n wò and mi ò ṣe nǹkan tó lè lọ́ máa jẹ́ gbèsè mi ò dẹ̀ rí help so I have to back out so for clear practical experience tẹ̀lé share láti manage inflation àwọn ọjà yẹn.
Question tí ó mọ̀ kankan béèrè. Assalamu alaikum. Ṣé tábà ń ṣe business? Àgbọ̀dọ̀ fi ti ọlọ́run náà sílẹ̀ tó ráàpù ká máa kó nǹkan. Èèyàn lè plan pé o máa ṣe business for the next 10 years. Tó bá wọlé ó lè má tó bẹ́ẹ̀. And one thing to do tábà ṣe business tí kò wá àgbọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀rú máa bá gan. Inú tó máa ń dá wàhálà lẹ́ẹ̀kì ni. Kódà máa ń fáwọn practical experience tèmi. Nígbà tí mo fi dé lẹ́gùn àwọn tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n súnmọ́ mi máa ń láì díẹ̀ náà tó ti mọ́ mi lára pé mo gbọ́dọ̀ náà ní rọ́lọ́rọ́ fún mi mo gbọ́dọ̀ náà pé mo gbọ́dọ̀ kọjá tó máa affect business mi but wọ́n little one láì tó kù average day mi ti wò pé ní 500,000 kódà kálí mo ní kan àwọn family náà nílé òkè jẹ́ kí n yọ out of that 500 ṣe ẹ̀ fáwọn yẹn at least àdúrà àwọn yẹn náà máa ń ṣe ó máa fi jẹ́ máa grow sí so a máa jìmọ̀ àwọn náà ni èèyàn níjà kó wọ capital èèyàn ní relent pé àtúbà tó wọ billions ní tó nù àti máa manage ara wọn so yẹn ni rò pé o get it right now so ìtọ́jú ṣe any business person ní Nàìjíríà kò gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́jú owó sílé o tó bá tọ́jú owó sílé owó ẹ̀ ti depreciate nìyẹn tàbí wàá kó stand like our own tẹ́ bá gbówó lákàntì perfect bóyá fẹ́ san owó kan lọ́nà Monday bóyá 10 million fún àkúnyẹ̀ ìṣẹ̀pẹ̀ owó àti àtúntò ìyẹn within 2-3 days fẹ́ ká 10 million lẹ́tọ̀ máa gbówó lákàntì wa tó tó bá di Monday nígbà kájọ àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ reason why tábà kówó yẹn pamọ́ sílé bóyá àkọ́kọ́ ara rẹ̀ kan fẹ́ rà ní 10 million yẹn tó bá máa di Tuesday ẹ̀sìn àlẹ́ tó bá flow pẹ̀lú information ó lè di Tuesday kan ló di 12 million ẹni pé kò ó máa back out fún bóyá rẹ́ẹ̀dì ten time yàwọn stock bóyá àwọn tẹ́ra ní 2,000 ẹ̀sìn wà ọ̀tá dọ́là náà 2,000 máa rí rẹ̀ ó lè di overnight kí dọ́là kó dọ́là àbí transaction ní Nàìjíríà the currency àbá ìbò ti change so báńkì náà bọ́dà sí nígbà ní last week travel wọ́n ra dọ́là ní wọ́n bá wọn $1,000 báwo $1,030 lórí káàrà in the next 2 hours to $1,040 so bàtà máa dé ní sèé di $1,160 can you just imagine bó ṣe lè fi rí gbogbo business so láwọn kó question gbọ́dọ̀ mi ní information ṣe business ẹ mọ̀ pẹ́ o ṣe investment ẹ need information bí àná ẹ tó bá yẹ pé àsomọ́ra mi sábà lóru mo káàkiri sùn lọ́sùn díẹ̀ ló ti sùn lóru lọ lọ́lọ́ òru ní ìdílé àwà òru ní information náà ń dé most of the information business ẹ̀ ń yẹn àwọn tó ń ṣe òru ni ẹgbẹ́ báyìí kó jẹ́ traveller ticket tó cheap from 1 o'clock lóru mo kàn aṣọ street yẹn fún mi lẹ́yìn bá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ra ticket 2 million fún mi lọ́dún gbé àkọ́ra ní sẹ́kọ̀ndì táàdẹ́yìn sùn yẹn àwọn kan trade ní market so if you spend that time information tó wà àwọn tó fẹ́ tọ́ba ti bẹ́ẹ̀ information wọ́n wá kó ọjà tó wà lórí so lẹ́yìn bá lè wá kọ́ ọ̀tá market so ní àtúndì ara wọn tó yẹ kó sọ pé ọjà ti wọ́n o wọ́n á kọ̀ sáré wá ẹ̀ ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ àfọ̀ òtí mọ̀ ẹ̀ sì lọ kọjá yẹn so ẹni tí a máa ń ẹni ká lè gbé material ẹni the information tó máa ti máa sọ fún un tó sọ gba ọtún sájà lọ tó sọ wọn tó lówó ojú information lọ nítorí ìlú náà ní sùn stem kọ́sílẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n á gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ a ní materials kan máa ń pè ní training overnight àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àyè ti pè pé perfect àbí increment mode very heavy increment but there is no dollar na in dollar kó láti 150 to 201 so bílẹ̀ ṣe mọ́ báyìí ọkọ̀ fpo gbogbo company ọkọ̀ fpo wọn dábìlì bá nàìjíríà lọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀sí àkúfẹ̀ máa fún alọ́jà rẹ̀ báyìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọjá àti wọ́n ní àgbà aláàtì kó náà fẹ́ jáwọ́ àwọn ìgbà ẹ̀sìn kò ní sọ́tọ̀ kí ni wọ́n mọ̀ ọjà tí ó kò ní sí the next week kò ní sí mọ́ information tó dẹ̀ fà up till now náà information wà ó àtàtàná ọjà tó máa tà ní ọ̀la nísìn àti information so ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe business ẹ máa close máa tó máa fún information tó máa ní two one ṣe pé èyí náà kò máa move forward wọ́n ti bá kọ́ ìjókòó pé ọlọ́run bá mi kà ẹ̀ ń jókòó báyìí lọ ìfúnwọ̀ ẹ̀wọ́rọ̀ ní information lọ́wọ́ kí náà ń tà ní báyìí ṣe iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ máa tó máa lọ sùn ẹ̀yìn níwèé ẹ̀yìn lè fi máa délé business man ò gbọ́dọ̀ fún bá délé because anything can happen so kó tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọlọ́run kó ọ̀hún sí.
Okay.
Of passport stamping to 3 months. If you have that in February and it's not even sure, you are going to do government to do some other things again. So this person that is an agent promising you 7 months is not sure of the latest information. The government can change at any time. They can change anything at any time. So that is that. I've also traveled out of the country so because I've Japa also. I've Japa in and out. So I've Japa that. So that is it. So when I was in UAE, that's United Arab Emirates, I went there also to get hospitals, you know. So getting there, I got a job before going. You understand? This is my own story I'm telling you so that you can get it from there. I got a job, very good job, before going.
So get to the country, there's no way to work. So we have
cargo company. There's a place called Cargo Village. That area is called Kasakor. Kasakor is an area that is not small, but I can count the whole of the area that's the number of Nigerians are there, the number of Africans are there. In fact, the first day I saw a black man, I went to work with person, I didn't even know who talked to me. Because I was actually looking for a black person to speak to. Nobody, I can't speak English. Because they don't understand English there. They only speak who is their language of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and some part of India. So that's what they speak in that area. So, at that place, you cannot move out except you are very rich. The amount I'm collecting there is just 200 dirham. 200 dirham is like 8,000. I will go for NEPA. You go to this light. Because light is combined with internet, house, and light. 500 dirham. It's like 50 dirham. That's 50,000 dirham. It's million, that's 1,000 dirham. So we are saying what to this one you can send them as a dead. Is that same that as because before it gets here, it will reach like 2,000 naira. Before it gets to this we want to catch it. So that's what was there. So but that time it's like an incubation period. We are looking for a serious job for human ones. Because it's not easy for you to move from that area. So where you can actually get a job. I got series of jobs there. But I can't go out because there's no transport. Because before you can even move from that area, where you get straight, it's a very long, maybe like 100 or 100 dirham. But I don't have it. So what I will now do is that Nigerian experience now got to me. One way that Nigeria must find a way. So one Friday I went to Jemaat because mosque is there and pray. Do Islam very well in that place. No matter. So I went to Jemaat. I just saw one black guy in the front. Not knowing he was also looking for the black man too. As he just finished the evangelism, I went to was rushing that man. I was rushing to him. He just went and said, So it was not that showed me that there is a way that we can trade to get to the train station. Once you get to the train is very cheap. Train is like 5 dirham, 10 dirham. So I use train to go to where my brothers are. That's the day I got another job. So if I didn't see that brother, I won't know the way to trade to where there is trade. That's why I was saying somebody when you say somebody is very stubborn. This. I said, just give me that person. Give him money for visa and give him a international passport and ticket. Let him go to that place. He will learn. That place you can't communicate with. No, all this water call they are calling. Government has banned it. You cannot call water. Once you get to that place, your MTN, your Airtel, your whatever, bam, is not going again. Nobody can call you. You don't know where you are. You are just walking. And you are eating, you are sleeping. Eating is just one bread, one slice of bread, and one small, this small cup of tea. That's all we eat per day. You understand? But me, I can't eat that one because I'm an awesome patient, so I don't eat that one. So I will now go and look for what is called biryani rice, chicken biryani. That's what I used to eat. I have one man like that. I will eat. At the end of the month, I will pay you. So that is how it goes. So when I got a good job, I live in a very good place. I go, I dine with chief or banks. That's area. Yes. That is I used that for about 2 years before COVID now setting. That's another problem. When COVID setting, what you're not expecting. You know you have jackpot now, you have seen that this one is good and you're okay. Send people money home, everything is fine. But COVID setting, the company we are working with is a food production company. You understand, like restaurants, as at then. We were supplying food, we were doing home delivery, everything like that. But as at that time, the government of the country seized all buildings that you can supply food to. They are the ones supplying food to them because most of the areas are COVID positive. They have COVID positive people there. So they do lockdown, serious lockdown. That's where when I go to Nigeria, I don't know what is called lockdown. Because lockdown I saw there is not for more than 10 years. Lockdown I saw there is they have people that has in this building, a particular building, they have signs of COVID there. So lockdown is those like NBC, this place, in that place there. So they will get a kind of cross mark. This sign that they use, this emergency something, they will cross the whole building from A to Z, and nobody will leave that building. Even if it's 100 buildings in that area, that they have one person that is positive to COVID-19, the whole of those people will not come out. They will now be the ones, those with vest, will be the ones supplying them food in that place. That's lockdown. That's what I know as lockdown. But when I go to Nigeria, and there too, in the mosque, it was when they started reducing it that we go to mosque. When it is very, very high, mosque there, like 2 meters, and don't stay in the mosque, you don't bring anything to the mosque, you don't do ablution, you don't do anything. But when I go to Nigeria airport, I was praying, somebody was moving closer to me, I was moving away. I was moving away, I said, somebody was in my COVID. Until I get that, I see that life is so good. So that is life outside the country. You understand? So it's not something that you can say, there's no one way to it. One basic thing is that get your information right, know what to do, and look at the pros and minus. Look at if I am in Nigeria, what will I gain? But most of us, what we think is that there's nothing to gain in Nigeria. But if you are working, you have any excuse at all that something happened to me, this, I want to go and meet my father. Who dares? My brothers I'm working in Dubai. My brothers are in Shadi and Akuman. I can't go and see them. Even when one of them went to club one day and he jumped in the police vehicle, so they arrested him, carried him to the station. And one was calling me, no, I don't have time to go. Why would I go? Because there's no time. You understand? So in Nigeria we have that freedom, seriously. And you can see ourselves, you don't know, in that place I used to go out every Friday just to go to the estate and see them moving. That is the level it can get to. But here, you move out, there's nobody saying, don't go. There's nobody saying it's you. But it's not even available. You can't understand what I'm saying. So that is just it. But the good part of it is that if you have a good thing that can give you good money, then yes, you can make money faster in that place than Nigeria. And the money you can use to invest better in Nigeria is there. So that is just what I have to say. So please let us calculate ourselves very well and seek the right advice.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair. In a nutshell, if you are to japa, calculate very well. So don't go and japa and go and be stranded in the middle of nowhere. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes the benediction for us. So inshallah, we are going to be taking questions. This time, just one question. So, one question. It's about Konawodo. So it seems there's no question. Since there's no question, inshallah, we will move on to the next thing on the agenda. Is there any question? No question. So we are going to move on to the next thing on the agenda. So I'm going to go to the next thing on the agenda. That is the award presentation. So inshallah, we are going to be presenting award to some of our professionals in this role. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in it. So as we all know, we are global professional, global impact professionals. So we want to award excellence amongst ourselves, and we feel it fit to organize this occasion for that purpose as well. So inshallah, without further ado, the first person we are going to be out today is one of our engineer in the house. One of our engineer in the house, a person of Mr. Najim Hussein, and he's the team lead. He's the team lead Huawei Nigeria, Department of Deployment and so he's the team lead Huawei Nigeria. So one of those things they do is they procure what's it called for this our normal networks that we use, MTN, Airtel, and the likes. I hope you all know Huawei now. So he's a team lead. So we are awarding him for his excellence on the job as well. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in it. And the person that is going to be presenting the award to him is our Alhaji in the house, the person of Malam Alhaji Abdulwahid. Abdulwahid, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put back on it. He said he's a technical director, so let us get it right. Technical director. So the next person we are going to be awarding today is one of our own. One of our eighth professor, our eighth professor, when I say eighth professor, we can say he's the first female professor in the college in southern Nigeria. Allah Akbar. And perhaps Nigeria as a whole. Kemullah. So in person of Professor Ija Idowu. So the person that will be presenting the award to her is Aja Umabla. Okay, Aja Mosuro Abdulateef to come forward to present the award to her. Okay, since we've not seen the Hajia, so Hajia Sherifa should come to present it. Sherifa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we will use this video to invite Alhaji Usman to come in. So we want to present the next award to our lecturer that did the lecture, the keynote address for us today, the person of Dr. Tohib Jimoh. Dr. Tohib Jimoh. So the award is going to be collected by Mr. Ishaq Kolawole.
A bit of correction on the presentation of the last awardee. The last awardee is one of our brothers here, Apostle of Brother Tohib Jimoh. He is the first class graduate of the Department of Engineering, University of Ilorin. He emerged as the best graduate student department, likewise the best graduate student of the Faculty of Engineering, University of Ilorin. And as we are all aware, they just had their conviction is presently not around, and to collect the award on his behalf is Alhaj Isiaq Rauf.
So, inshallah, we'll be rounding off the program now. We'll be inviting one of the committee members of this education. So, one of the committee members of this education, the person of Bala Kowi and Odilo, to come and give us the report of things. Bala, he is the chairman.
So I would like to use this medium to say that parents, every one of us, made time to be here with us. And even though we don't really have the population we intend to have, say the parents the ones we have here, and we hope that the next time we have an education like this, we have more population. But may Allah reward us abundantly. May Allah make it an puja for us to be of judgment and not against us. And may Allah guide us aright on the deep.
Jazakumullah khairan. So I'll also be using this time to thank each and every one of us for taking our time to be at this August occasion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to count it among our best and make it an puja for us and not against us. So inshallah we'll be jointly reciting Surah Al-Asr, which will serve as our closing prayer for today. But before that, I want to announce we are going to be having our Salat immediately after this time out. The Ablution Center is by our right, by right. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it as well. So, Bismillah al-Hasan. Bismillah al-Hasan. سبحانه ورزقنا ما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خير.
Like we said, we are praying here inshallah just now, but the arrangement for the Salat